Hello, my name is Beata Szczucińska and I'm a Chancellor of Warsaw Theatre Academy, Poland. Today we are going to talk about the employability in performing arts sector for the students of theatre academies or universities. While we are thinking about employability, I think that's the biggest challenge of theatre academies. It's always like we know that our mission is to prepare the students for the labor market. But nowadays the labor market is changing rapidly, really rapidly. And it's very hard to prepare an adequate program, learning program for the students for such a rapidly changing market, labor market. What I also think is that it is an absurd, but it is, and I don't know how to solve it, that while you're programming the studies, you have to program it in for 5 years. And changing of this program is not quite easy, as the universities, they are quite heavy in changes because there is administration, there is a process of certification, of accreditation and everything. So my guess is that universities, especially in performing arts, in arts in general, are all the time few steps behind the market. Besides, I think that at this very moment we are on the edge of the changing of the culture paradigm. Trying to sum up what has happened last few years, it was COVID. This is Ukrainian war. This is crisis, migrant crisis. This is Me Too. This is Black Lives Matters. This is radical policy both on left and right wing. This is the climate crisis. This is the new game changer, which is the artificial intelligence. We don't know what kind of tool would it be and what it will change in our artistic and just normal life. What I also think it's important that we don't have anymore this division between the mainstream in the culture and the peripheries. So then we are thinking about the canon. Of course, we have to redefine the canon, the drama canon, the artistic practices canon. But sometimes I'm asking myself, do we really need a canon? What I think, what is the most crucial right now is to find a good balance to offer the students as many practical tools as they need, but also to give them possibility get known with as many different artistic practices as possible, just to give them freedom to find out their way, their work. Of course, we try to create for them as many international cooperation as is possible. We try to create for them as many meetings with directors, young directors, and people who has their own artistic language, and they are good players in the market, and they can give them some chance. So these are our responses. And I know that they are not sufficient. I think only a few actors, after finishing public acting academies, they have their regular work in the theatres, which is, of course, crème de la crème, and this is what they are really waiting for, usually. We are aware that we cannot teach only acting students or the students or the actors who can only act on stage. Of course, we give them tools for movie working. We give them tools for voice working. We give them tools for singing working. And of course, working in audiobooks, working in a radio, working as a dubbing actor. All those tools are given, which still does not mean that the market won't be competitive. It's highly competitive.